Thanks a lot for staying with us on TVC News. On the recent spate of coup d'etats in Africa, the Alake and paramount ruler of Egba land, Adedotun Gbadebo, has condemned the military's actions across the African continent, saying that the constitutional duties of soldiers never included governance. TVC News' Kazim Olowe tells us more.
Worried by the increasing rate of coups in Africa by the military, a first-class monarch in Ogun State, Oba Adedotun Gbadebo, the Alake and paramount ruler of Egba land, said the primary duty of the military is to protect the territorial integrity of the country and not to dabble in politics. He said even if politicians are making mistakes, they should be allowed to correct their errors instead of interfering to democratic rule. The monarch insisted that coup is not the way out to correct whatever imperfections that are noticed in a democratically elected government.
The military has constitutional role to play. It is written in the constitution of every nation. And I would appeal to the military to keep to its constitutional role, because governance is not part of the work of the military. And we all saw what happened in 1998 in Nigeria, before the change of government in 1999. So let everybody play the role for which the Constitution has given it.
The monarch made this known during his 80th birthday press conference held at the Ake Palace in Abeokuta. He commented on the state of insecurity in Nigeria and commended federal and state governments for their efforts in ensuring peace in the country.
When the arms of the law catches you, you will spend the rest of your life in jail. We have to let them realize that criminality cannot carry them to anywhere, cannot make them rich either. And they've got to respect human lives. They cannot play with human beings. So we are doing our best.
The Alake also wants citizens to contribute their quota to the development of their environment. Kazim Olowe, TVC News, Abeokuta.
Bayelsa State now, where the Election Petition Tribunal has set aside the victory of Fred Agbedi of the People's Democratic Party in the Sagbama-Ikeremo Federal Constituency election held in February this year. The petition was regarding the cancellation of 26,000 votes by INEC. The president or the candidate for the All Progressives Congress, Michael Olomu, celebrates now as the court orders a supplementary election to be conducted in the next 90 days. Joseph Kunde has details.
The three cases presented at Court 1 of the Bayelsa State Election Petition Tribunal finally got judgment by a three-man panel of High Court judges in Yenagoa. In the case involving the Sagbama-Ikeremo Federal Constituency election between Mr. Michael Olomu of the APC and Fred Agbedi of the PDP, the tribunal, in the unanimous judgments delivered by Justice Sylvester Odili, ordered a rerun in some wards in both Sagbama and Ikeremo local government areas.
26,000 plus votes were not given to me, and the court has said that we should go for a run. I'm going to consult with the party, I'm going to consult with my lawyers, and a decision will be taken immediately. But I want to thank the people of Sagbama-Ikeremo Federal Constituency who have believed in me, who have believed in a younger generation. This is a clear indication that a fourth-termer who has not performed, who has not done anything visibly to the people, and the people have voted him out. And the court has also reaffirmed
that the justice served, and I'm ready for the supplementary election, no appeal. The court has given a judgment. In 90 days, go and conduct a supplementary election based on the 26,000 votes that are remaining. If you are a contestant, you prepare yourself to go to the contest.
For the Bayelsa Central Senatorial election, the court dismisses allegations of certificate forgery by Mr. Kombowe Benson, who won the election on the platform of the PDP.
Senator Friday Benson Kombowe has been vindicated by law, and it's been established that he's a just and decent man whose name were being pursued to be tarnished in the spirit of politicking by the opponents. But we thank God today.
The evidence from the NYC being the issuing authority, they agreed that the certificate was forged. It was not issued by NYC. Tribunal now said, yes, the certificate is forged and it was submitted. But we did not prove beyond reasonable doubt that it is Right Honorable Komboe Benson Friday that submitted the certificate to INEC.
While some councils prepare for appeal at the national level, the tribunal expects supplementary elections by INEC for the Sagbama-Ikeremo Federal Constituency in 90 days. Joseph Kunde, TVC News, Yenagoa.
In Kogi State, the candidate of the All Progressives Congress ahead of this year's governorship polls in the state, Ahmed Ododo, has urged the senator representing Kogi Central, Abubakar Ohere, to devote a lot to supporting agriculture in his district, saying the Kogi Central people are predominantly hard-working farmers. The governorship candidate gave this advice on Thursday during a visit to the senator at his office. He said the people of Kogi Central are proud of the senator's purposeful and dynamic representation so far. Mr. Ododo also commended the Senate President for creating a peaceful atmosphere for senators to function, saying the former governor of Akwa Ibom State, Godswill Akpabio, who is now the Senate President, has displayed exceptional leadership in enhancing the integrity and performance of the institution. Mr. Ododo also called on the senator to join his colleagues in supporting the reforms of the Tinubu administration, saying the president is working hard to renew the hopes of Nigerians. In his response, the senator thanked the governorship candidate for the visit, assuring him and his constituents of his commitments to continue to deliver democracy dividends. In Lagos, the chairman of Mushin Local Government, Emmanuel Bangboye, has given out work tools to empower the newly graduated youth trained in different vocational skills, distributing food items as well to indigents as palliatives to cushion the effect of the fuel subsidy removal. At a recent ceremony where hundreds of youth graduated from the vocational and skill acquisition training organized by the council leadership, Mr. Bangboye also thanked President Bola, or described President Bola Tinubu's victory at the presidential election court as a victory for democracy. In other reports now, the Minister of Education, Tahir Maman, has set up an 8-member committee to drive the education roadmap in the country. Inaugurating the committee in Abuja, the minister highlighted the urgency of their mission, emphasizing the need for a clear direction to transform Nigeria's fortunes. We have details in this report.
Since Nigeria's independence in 1960, citizens have been yearning for good leadership and governance that will ensure positive impacts across the country. 63 years later, with different administrations having come and gone, many promises and policies remain unfulfilled. The grim reality is that the nation has a dwindling economy, with most of its citizens unhappy about the challenges they face. It is what is at the front burner of this event, where experts come together to address this issue. It comes down to the glaring truth: leaders must make sure they have the ability to perform, deliver, and be willing to work before vying for any leadership position. To this end, leaders must also provide a political mentorship that ingrains in those they mentor the drive to work for the betterment of their followers.
He can put things in place for the purpose of developing tomorrow, developing Nigeria tomorrow, and not think that we, not just a quick fix that we can do now.
It's also our expectation to see that our institution, especially the higher institution, is being given a first lift, especially in the areas of research and then financing.
Nigeria needs skills to survive.
To this report on the National Universities Commission approving 32 academic programs for the newly established University of Elisha in Osun State. Addressing journalists in Elisha, the Vice-Chancellor of the University, Professor Taiwo Ashaolu, attributes the successes recorded to the support of the state government. Rafiu Hamid reports.
The State College of Education in Ilesha was upgraded to a university status in February last year by former Governor Egba. It is now set to commence academic activities. The Vice-Chancellor, Professor Taiwo Ashaolu, says all necessary steps have been taken to ensure smooth takeoff and running of the institution.
At the just concluded resource verification exercise by the National Universities Commission NUC, I am very excited to inform you all that the first phase of our academic programs has all been approved.
You attribute the successes recorded to the support of the state government.
Up till now, until now, we have only received support from the state government, led by Senator Alake. The takeoff grant, the running costs of the university, and the resource verification fund.
A number of projects, including hostels and lecture theaters, are being built, with road construction within the campus starting soon. The Vice-Chancellor, who led other management team to inspect the projects, said the first set of students are to be admitted for the 2023-2024 academic session. With the approval given to all the 32 programs presented by the university by the National Universities Commission, coupled with the first lift being given to the university, the Vice-Chancellor hopes that the institution will compete favorably with its counterparts across the country in the nearest future. Rafiu Hamid, TVC News, Ilesha, Osun State.